Let's zoom in into the investment banking world. So, could you give us a brief overview of what exactly does investment banking mean?
Sure. So investment banking at its core is an advisory service where we are trying to advise the clients on various aspects of the financial decisions that they take as part of their usual business, be it something like a merger and acquisition. This is probably the most often heard term when it comes to investment banking, that M&A activity, be it the recent acquisition of HDFC, going through with acquiring Exide and other similar activities that are happening in the market. This probably makes the largest headlines. So people are fairly familiar with mergers and acquisitions. Then there is capital structure advisories. So you have a well functioning company, but is your capital structure, in the sense, what is the amount of equity that is there on your balance sheet? What is the amount of debt that you have? And what kind of mix would be the optimum amount for the stage that you are in, for the industry that you are in, for the kind of growth that you are targeting in the future. That brings us to the next part of investment banking, which involves actually raising the required amount of debt or the required amount of equity that a company requires. Of course, there are multiple routes to do that as well, but debt capital markets and equity capital markets teams are the ones that deal with this part of the entire investment banking process. A smaller part of debt capital markets is also ratings advisory, basically securing ratings from rating agencies at India level. These are entities like CRISIL, ICRA, CARE. At an international level, these are entities like S&P Global, Moody's Financial Services, Fitch Ratings. And these are the well-known ones that are well accepted by the investor base. And of course, there are smaller assignments like fairness opinions, where you go out and you talk about whether the valuation that has been given by a particular party, you are acting just as a third party, ensuring and giving your credentials to the number that has been proposed by another entity. In all of these things, in most of these transactions, clients can vary from being companies to governments to supranational entities. Investment banks typically do not engage at the retail level or at an individual level. This is more of an entity-based relationship.
Thanks for giving us a quick overview of the different verticals within the investment banking world.